Good evening, good morning, wherever you're watching from, whatever time you're watching from. It's true. Team Rocket English set is canceled. You heard it here first. We are not getting a Team Rocket set. But there is some, I guess, a glimmer of positivity that we will be getting Team Rocket cards still. And Japan will be getting the exclusive Team Rocket set. Now, you might be wondering, why is Japan getting... Dog. My dog wants attention. Why is Japan getting the exclusive set? And there are a number of reasons for that. A, Pokemon fumbling. B, Japan always gets some of the best stuff. That's just how it is, because Pokemon is from Japan. But something that we kind of want to explore is what's that going to look like for the English set. The English set is going to be called Destined Rivals. Now, whether or not they're still going to play up on some of the Team Rocket elements in the marketing, the pack art, the ETB booster box art, that's still to be remain unclear. However, what we do know, according to PokeBeach, let's swap over, is that May 30th will be the official release date, and pre-releases will be May 17th through May 25th. However, when it comes to the Pokemon Center pre-releases, usually it's about 6 weeks from the launch date. So that would put us April 30th, about April 15th. So right before the release of the Japanese Team Rocket's set, which is Glory of Team Rocket, April 5th, which will be April 18th. April 15th, we'll probably be getting, maybe even a little bit sooner, maybe a little bit later. Definitely set your alarms. Around 7 a.m. is when they drop releases. If I'm correct, if I'm not, let me know down in the comments below. 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is usually when they drop the pre-orders for the Pokemon Center ETBs and booster boxes. So if you want to grab one, I would imagine that maybe you'll have about an hour. Make sure you have all your payment information locked in, your addresses filled out, etc., and be prepared to only be able to get 2 of every item. I would say, me personally, I'm probably going to go straight for the ETB, and then I'll try and get some booster boxes from Pokemon Center Direct. Since Prismatic, when that came out, I think they were gone in about 3 hours on the day of pre-orders launching. So let's take a look at what we have here on PokeBeach. Destined Rivals will be essentially sourcing from 2 different Japanese sets, Heatwave Arena and The Glory of Team Rocket, featuring Rocket's Mewtwo. So we are confirmed to have a Rocket's Mewtwo. Oh, praise. So glad we're getting that. Something I haven't seen other YouTubers talk about, however, are these hollow foils around the cards. So typically when a card doesn't have a hollow variant, it won't have this shiny border, which means there is a higher chance that we will be getting an illustration rare if a card already has a standard hollow variant to it. So for example, this Gyarados, as you can see around the corners, kind of has this like shiny graphic to it. It doesn't show like the hollow pattern on it, but later on I'm going to show you guys some examples where this isn't included and probably won't have a hollow or illustration rare or secret rare variant to it, to kind of give us an idea of what might be coming in the Destined Rivals set and the Glory of Team Rocket set or Heatwave Arena. So we're going to have Ho-Oh, we're going to have Misty's Gyarados, Cynthia's Garchomp, Marnie's Grimmsnarl. More than likely, Marnie will be getting some kind of illustration rare. Whether or not that'll be Grimmsnarl, I'm not sure. Grimmsnarl isn't like super popular. Morpeko might be more than likely what we get. Metagross does have some fans behind it, so we might be seeing an illustration rare for Metagross. And then if we hop on over to the Heatwave Arena announcement from a week ago, so this is the pack art for Heatwave Arena, which will be coming out March 14th. So actually basically a month after the Team Rocket set release. And sorry, no, not a month before. So pretty much next month we'll be getting this set featuring Ho-Oh, Garchomp, and Mabostiff, Arven's Mabostiff. So let's talk about the possibility of what cards are going to be getting illustration rares. So if you see right here in this particular image, there's no like glossy border around the card, right? So it's a Cyndaquil. Wouldn't really imagine Cyndaquil getting an illustration rare. Not improbable. Then we got Quilava here, and then we also have Typhlosion. So with Typhlosion, if you see around the border, it has this shiny border. So more than likely, we'll probably see an illustration rare or secret rare for Typhlosion. And then if we go scrolling down a little bit further, we do have Magcargo. The likelihood Magcargo gets an illustration rare, probably not super high. We did get one in early Scarlet Violet era already, so I don't really think we'll be getting another one. Ho-Oh, obviously, with the pack art, it's almost 100% confirmed at this point that we will be getting an illustration rare or secret rare of Ho-Oh. That card is going to be absolutely bonkers, I would imagine, in terms of what the market value for that card is going to be as an illustration rare or secret rare. Unfortunately, I'm kind of sad to announce that I don't think Misty's Psyduck is getting an art card. Super sad. Because it's so freaking adorable. I mean, this common card, I think would look great as a full art card expression. Super sad to see that. Magikarp probably won't be getting one. And so if you see here, we also, like I said earlier, has these glossy border around to it for Misty's Gyarados. So I think there's a really good chance, I would say probably a 70% chance we'll be getting a Misty's Gyarados as an illustration rare, which should be super sick. Pichu, I don't think we'll be getting it. And then we have Ethan and I'm in love with the Cocoa. Some magic powder here as well. And then you'll be receiving a set of 3 illustration contest promos when you purchase a booster pack from the set. I'm not exactly sure what booster pack they are referring to. It's not super clear, but this will be some of the promo cards that are going to be associated with the Heatwave set that you might be able to get. Obviously, the Pikachu is going to be super dope and a great card to add to the collection. Something to keep in mind, according to some Reddit users, and this is where it starts to get a little bleak, guys. It starts to get pretty bleak, is the pre-order prices are about $2,000 a case, which basically comes out to like $170 per booster box. That's before shipping and import tax. Mamma mia! Oh man, this is gonna be so bad. So yeah. Me personally, I probably wouldn't be pre-ordering. I will be going to Japan to hopefully score some directly from the market. A lot of times, this ends up being for the American market, not the second market, not the third market, but the fourth market. And so if you don't already know, the way it works in Japan is there's a very different line of distribution. There's only two places that get Pokemon product. Convenience stores like 7-Eleven, much different from American 7-Elevens, and Pokemon Center. These are the only two places that get Pokemon product. So what ends up happening is people have to line up on release day, usually a couple hours beforehand, and usually they limit boxes to about 2 boxes per person, and that is about $35, give or take, maybe 40 in Japanese yen. And then what ends up happening is those people then go to the card shops, which do not get allocations, they do not get distribution for product, and then it's sold at the secondary market price, which will probably be closer to about 100, maybe 120, give or take, maybe 140. Who knows? That can drastically change as we get closer and closer to the release date and card shops start to try and outbid each other for this secondhand market supply of booster boxes. So let's say the card shops get this, let's just make the math easy, $100 a box. Then these Japanese card shops then sell it to the US for about $150, $170. So they make about a 70% markup selling to us here in the United States. And then maybe they will relist it back into the Japanese market once everything is sold out of stores and Pokemon Center. They'll probably sell it in Japan for like $125, $130, maybe $140. To Americans, probably $170, $180. And then the American stores will then end up selling it to the American consumer market, UI, regular collectors, for about $210, $220. Who knows? It might even end up being $250 with how crazy the demand will be for this exclusive Team Rocket set, because, as I stated earlier, we will not be getting a dedicated Team Rocket set. It'll be called Destined Rivals, which will be featuring, it'll be pretty much Gym Heroes 2.0, if you want to think about it that way, with a heavy influence on Team Rocket cards, which will probably only make up about half the set. So do keep that in mind moving forward, is that there is probably going to be a very realistic chance that the Team Rocket Japanese set will cost more than the English variant, which is kind of crazy to think because of the yen to dollar conversion rate. So that's just something to keep in mind, is like, if you want a dedicated Team Rocket set, Japanese variant is going to be the only one that is going to be dedicated to Team Rocket. With that is pretty much everything for today, guys. I'll be trying to put out another video once we get some more information. Heatwave Arena is coming out in about a month, so we should start seeing leaks and images about that set coming up soon. I've been Dagarito. Have a good week, guys.